All right, so the name of the sports that we will be going over are the T-step and the back pedal. We'll start with the back pedal, practicing our keeping our feet shoulder width apart, nose over your toes in a flat back, and having our feet blade the ground. In the T-step, we'll be teaching how to come out of our breaks and how that'll help us transition no matter what side of the field we're on, as a defensive back or even as a safety. All right, so we push off. We do not want our feet like this, because if we're given a move by the wide receiver, we can't recover and move like we need to with our heels on the ground. So we'll be like this so we can make a move whatever way we need to go. So the balls of our feet, once we push off, should be blading the grass. Our nose should be over our toes, flat back, ready to play. The athlete's feet should be shoulder width apart. His hands should be down by his side as a DB or a corner, and his hands should be, or they can be up here, ready to shoot. So he would stand like this, just taking the side view, like this in front of his target, and he would relax his hands right here. Notice that we're not on our heels, we'll be more on the balls of our feet, because we don't want to become unbalanced once we start our back pedal. When we back pedal, we're on the balls of our feet like this. We push off this left or the right leg, depending on what side of the ball that you'll be on. So say I'm on the left side of the ball's inside. I will push off my back foot and back pedal. The purpose of this drill is to teach the DB to stay in front of the wide receiver and not to get too out of control in his back pedal. If he's backpedaling like this, there's no way he'll be able to break down in time to make a move. So we have to practice with our nose over our toes, feet shoulder width apart, hands ready to shoot or by our side, however we feel comfortable enough to do it. We get a move by the receiver, we start our back pedal. Depending on the coverage that we are in as a defensive back, whether we're at safety or whether we're at corner, if we're in man coverage, our eyes should be locked on our wide receiver here, just like I taught you how to stand. Feedback that can be given is to watch and make sure your DBs are not leaning too much forward, because at the snap of the ball, if they shoot their hands, it may become unbalanced to where they can't make a play. So have them in a nice stance. We don't want to be on our heels, and we don't want to be too far forward. We want to be nice and balanced, ready to move. What I found to be helpful to myself and other defensive backs was working on your back pedal just every day, continuing to work on it. And if you have a heel somewhere, you can get on the heel where there's an incline and you just work right here, or you can start here, just work on your back pedal, pumping your arms, going up the heel. So that way, when you get on a flat surface, you'll notice that you're moving faster and you can keep up better. All right, the name of this drill is the T-step, and it can be used by the cornerback and the safety. So just like we started off here, say we're in our back pedal and the DB and the receiver breaks us. He breaks, say he runs a hitch and he breaks outside. We right here, T-step, and we break on the ball. So we're in our smooth back pedal. We got our back pedal down, nose over our toes. We're back pedaling, we're reading, and we T-step. We're making a T, and we break. It's very important that when you T-step, you keep your feet underneath your body, you maintain nice leverage, and you break. If your feet are out here, depending on what surface that you're playing on, or even if it's a dry surface, when you bring your foot too far back, you can cause yourself to slide, and you delay your time, your reaction time to the receiver. What I found in my years playing and being coached by my coaches was the T-step was the most effective way for me to break on the ball as a defensive back. So it was quicker for me instead of chopping my feet and running and trying to make a play. So what I would do is tell the D-back, it's just one simple step, T-step in your back, instead of you're here, you're back pedaling, eyes on your target, and chopping your feet and going to make a play. If you can get your DB to effectively T-step, it'll translate well in the game, because he can T-step off his left leg or he can T-step off his right leg.